Hey everyone, it's Welonz. We have Avowed today, a new RPG by Obsidian Entertainment. Their publisher Xbox was kind enough to send me a copy of the game to check out, so thank you to Xbox for that. Obsidian, I feel like is a name that I hear around pretty often, but I believe this is going to be my first time checking out any of their games. I know they did Fallout New Vegas and Pillars of Eternity. My understanding is that this is set in the same world as Pillars of Eternity, but I don't really know too much beyond that. We'll have a go.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Ederan Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands. A rich and lawless island settled by fugitives.
This world feels really big already.
Exiles and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradis, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Ederan Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing; to many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court,
Who's that guy in the back?
found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
It sounds like we're a bit of a gifted individual, and we're being tasked by the king of the place that we're from to go out and, I don't know, communicate with people outside the lands? Okay, we gotta make our guy first. I did glance at this beforehand, and without knowing too much about the world, I have questions. I definitely have questions. They didn't mention anything in the opening yet, but why do all these preset people have fungus features on them? I don't know. Let's not worry about the appearance for now, because I want to go over the little bits of lore that I've seen in the tabs here. You hail from the Ederan Empire, one of the world's major colonial powers. Aedir is a nation forged by centuries of war between neighboring human and elven kingdoms and formed by their eventual alliance. Your emperor chose you to journey into the living lands to investigate the Dream Scourge. Kind of like the starting base is a bit of like a medieval setting. Humans, elves, and some kingdoms, empires. We're going somewhere else. Something called the Dream Scourge, maybe a plague of some type. And then also, godlike features. Okay, this is interesting. You are a godlike, a rare individual born blessed or cursed with a connection to one of the gods. So there's some sort of like a pantheon of gods, and one of them touched us, the fungus god maybe. Godlike manifest their divine heritage in unique physical features and innate abilities that reflect their patron deity. Different cultures may view them with suspicion, reverence, or curiosity. Strangely enough, many of the godlike have disappeared from the world in recent years, but you have not. Stranger still, you have never learned which god touched your soul. Oh. We don't even know which god we're part of? That's kind of crazy. So this is the explanation for why this weird fungus stuff is here. And you can choose to turn it on or off, which I think is hilarious because it's like, they already know that some people are gonna be a little bit put off by this. And I have to agree that that's my initial reaction so far. Makes me a little bit uncomfortable to look at, like stuff like this. Makes me feel like a clicker from The Last of Us. But this is part of the world building, right? So even if it does make me uncomfortable, which, hey, maybe people that we meet in the world, that's how they feel about me. I feel like I'm not gonna turn it off, like this is just intended. But at the same time, like, dude, how am I even seeing anything like this? Can I even see anywhere? There's a lot going on in this. Godlike individuals doesn't sound like it's not like we're like 1 in a million, but rare enough that some people don't really like us immediately because we're different from everyone. Okay, give me a second here. Let me make my dude. Okay, I started with one of the presets actually and just modified it a little bit. I feel like we have to embrace, because some of the godlike features, they're less pronounced than others, but we have to embrace it. And if other people view me with suspicion because of it, well, that's part of it, right? So we'll see how this goes. And as for background here, I'm gonna pick Court Augur. All the backgrounds are basically how you came into contact with the king and how he made you into his envoy. Court Augur. When your village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbors a suspicion. Yeah, they hate me already. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled to High Crown, where the emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You have learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a pinch of deception. Not maybe a little bit like morally stepping on the line, a little bit gray. There's some stats here. This is the basic stuff they started with, I think, according to my background, so maybe I'll just leave it alone. Might, very quickly though, might. Dealing more damage, constitution, HP, survivability. There's dexterity, mobility, perception, rangers, casters, range weapons, intellect, wizards, resolve, warriors, heavy weapons. So it sounds like my background means that I'm gonna be a bit more, from the shadows, so range weapons, not really about being big and beefy? Sure. And as it turns out, oh wow, this person is also named Welonz. They've heard about the famous Welonzes from Thedas and Faerun and all that. Let's go. The Living Lands, Spring 2831. 2831. Since when? Since some creation event happened. This guy reminds me of, have you ever watched Sabumafu? What is that animal? A lemur? Ooh!
What do you know of the Living Lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true, and yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations.
Oh my gosh.
There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil.
It's infected.
Something vile stirs beneath the earth.
Ew.
Seething with rot and decay.
Ew.
A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the Living Lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my one boy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Are people mixing my godlikeness with the weird fungus stuff? Like the infectious fungus stuff. Got chills on my face just looking at Sabumavu. The little like pustules come out and oh god. Okay, 6 weeks later, my ship crashed on a beach. We don't even have standard animals in this world. Or maybe we do, but on top of that, we also got some weird creatures too. Okay, great. Great start. Oh! Hello?
Envoy, over here.
Are you... Oh... Oh god, like 2 of us survived out of however many people were here. Look, there's already weird mushroom stuff around here. WASD? Got you. You... I don't know what race you are. Hello?
You're alive! Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me. I've seen a screenshot of people talking about this online before. So in the lore, or in the conversation, they have these highlighted words that's part of the jargon of the world, and if you don't know what it means, they have on-demand glossary that immediately explains it. Just to recap, an envoy is the official representative of the king. We are the king's envoy from Adir, sent to investigate the Dream Scourge. Yes. Oh, I'm impressed you dragged me out of that wreck.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
The ship's in splinters. What happened?
We dashed on the rocks. The waves took care of the rest. You'd be in the drink now if I hadn't gone back for you.
And the dialogue that we can pick is dependent on the stats that we have? Out of 2? You need 2. I have 0 for it. I think that's how you read it. Thank you for saving me. Who are you again?
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adiran Fleet. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
Something's not right here, is it?
I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
Oh, so we're from the same country. The Living Lands is within the Adir Empire then? I thought we were going further than that. Oh. Unless the soldiers were not of their own minds.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Oh, or maybe we didn't even make it to the Living Lands. We were on our way and then we got gunned down. Hold on. What about the people who attacked us?
We may not be through with them. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Yeah, Adiran Empire, my homeland. I think this is really handy for the beginning, but it's also a little bit like breaking out the immersion because we're like, oh yeah, just looking up a glossary in the middle of talking to somebody. Paradis. Yeah, I'll look at it a little bit in the beginning here, but we'll just try to learn stuff as we go on as well. See, Paradis is a different place. It's a city governed by the Claviger, custodian who keeps the peace through cunning rather than bureaucracy. And we're trying to expand the empire. I guess that's why we're going out to talk to other people. Follow me. We'll get through this together.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe.
Really?
Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way.
Really?
Take that mace. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
Which mace? Press F to pick up a weapon. Oh. Yeah, I'm like a fortune teller. I don't know how to fight.
At least some supplies survived. For all the good it does.
Can we open these? Look at them. Equip a weapon. Open my inventory with tab. You got 2 weapon loadouts. We have a main hand and an off hand. We have armor. Armor grants damage reduction. Each piece of clothing has some attribute to it. All accessories are unique and provide benefits. Okay, I got you. First thing this is reminding me of is, maybe it's the first person perspective, something like Skyrim, you know? Okay. And then I think, no, we didn't get a shield, that was it. Out of curiosity, can I put it in my other hand instead? No, only my main hand.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Yeah. We have a stamina bar of some kind. It doesn't look like we can break the crates though. Maces swing slowly but high damage and stun. We can also block. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look good. It looks like the place is already on fire. Dodge is space. Yeah, this really does feel like Skyrim to me. Can we loot any of these people? They won't be needing stuff either. Or maybe I just don't know how to yet. Oh, we got abilities. Action radial pauses the time and lets you cast stuff. Or consume potions. Okay, I got you. We're good for now. Let's go. There's something glowing there. Is it normal for the world to have all this mushroom stuff? Because the way that thing earlier got infected definitely didn't seem normal. Oh, I can loot you. Sorry, buddy. And the breakable ones will tell you they're breakable. The other ones earlier were a bit too tough for us to break, I guess. There's probably weight limits though, so we might want to be a little bit careful.
Ah, well, I don't suppose they were using that either.
And she was hugging it, but she didn't take it. Oh. Wait, who did that? Who made these graves? Here lies Brit, faithful quartermaster, served Nenmok to the end. Did you make it? Here lies Emmeline, man-at-arms, the bravest of us. Who made it? Just gonna follow me around? I thought you were gonna protect me. You should walk in front. Let me check out the little edges here. Could be something, you know? Yo, look at that, look at that. Money. But it feels like the fungus stuff is pretty commonplace around here already. Aside from what's on my face. Just look at that. I'm more worried about there being any creatures that might attack us, or the soldiers who fired on us once they realize we're alive. Climbing. I'm not checking, but you're following me, right? Crouch. Oh, my health isn't even full right now. Maybe I should take a potion. Okay. What is that? Kraken horn. I can eat it right now. Essence? There's something called essence, which might be mana of some kind. Oh! Sabumafu. I don't want to accidentally hit you. Oh, hey! Hey, why are you running? There's a compass.
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon. We've got to hurry.
Yeah, they were kind of burning. Oh, but those creatures are probably Zaurip. They look unfriendly. Do you wanna... Shall we go down? Fall damage?
Zarup shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols? Now you've done it!
Oh, is anybody helping me? Buddy. A little bit low on stamina. I'm not exactly a great fighter, but we're managing. We're surviving. Oh, I should have taken this thing. We gotta pay attention to the tutorials on the top right. Sometimes they just go by really, really quickly.
Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire!
What should we do? Oh, that guy's gonna read more in the journal. Tripwires can be disarmed by interacting with the ends of their wire. Yes, that's important. That's important. They didn't even teach you unless if you went to read more.
Good hands.
That little dude nearly got blown up there.
How many of these damn things are there?
So far, so quiet in regards to...
Strawberries, good. Those should rally us.
Cures poison and bleed accumulation. We're good. Pretty fast walker. God, I know nothing about this world. What race is this person? Either way, we're on the same side. I hope they don't die. This is inside the fort. Let me check out this side. Wait, can I see a map? This is probably going back the way we came from. I'm not sure if that's what we want. Yeah, it feels like we're going, Oh, I didn't see those graffitis earlier. Check that out. I can't really zoom in on it, but... Oh. Maybe something behind the waterfall? Haha! Oh no! Daggers can stab very quickly. I don't think we're restricted to what kind of weapon we can use, depending on our background. An apology. I cannot go on. I hear their cries. The only comfort left to me is to die on my own terms with my senses still intact. May the burned queen forgive me for sundering my oath to protect my comrades and surrendering her a gift of flesh. I only hope the next turn of the wheel delivers me from what I have witnessed, never to hold a lance again. The wheel is like the karmic system they have of some type. The things were pretty bad here. People were offing themselves just to avoid whatever was gonna happen to them. This.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
Jerugian's notes. Gadang Dag 3. Is that like the day? Lowell visited for the 3rd time this week. Comes nearly every day now. Says insects keep crawling on him. Asks for an unguent that will repel them. Have inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites. Abrasions from scratching getting worse. Koenigsdag 4. Sibling brought in by Emmerich and Gladenfall found her unconscious near an empty bottle of sleeping draught, administered emetic. Once she felt well enough to talk, complained of hallucinations every minute she closed her eyes. We might be in the medic quarters right now. Meckwinsdag 5. Riordan showing signs of malnourishment. Refuses food. Claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Starting to think I should sleep with my lancet at night. Is it just 3 days here? 3, 4, 5? Things weren't going well, evidently. Like, very not well. And unnaturally kind of not well, because that's a lot of blood. Oh?
What's that on their face?
It looks like what's on my face, to be honest. Doesn't it? Is it on everyone's faces? But it's new and strange enough that they would comment on it, so not everyone has that kind of thing going on.
Hard to even see who they were.
Oh god. Yeah, they're getting infected on their faces. The stuff in the ground. They can't break these. Can I open this? Maybe not like this.
These used to be nice quarters.
Stedman's log, first entry. 8 mid-spring. It's over for Farron. They caught him. Tried to stow away in Dawnshore. Poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Winterbrand heard about it. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Siblin is in tatters. Had long suspected the two were soft on each other. Elfhart heard her muttering, "The bond is shorn," last night. Should keep an eye on her. Gods, to think I asked for this post. I could have been hunting on the estate in Air Glanfath. More fool me for trying to make something of myself. Ooh, yeah, this might be something going on with the DLSS, I think. A little bit gnarly. Ooh! This sort of vandalizing implies a bit of a more personal grudge, huh? Stedman's log, second entry. 12 mid-spring. Frigate arrived from High Crown. Enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we'd take stock and send it on Paradis, but the manifest says we're to keep it here until told otherwise. Sense it in the air at mess. Everyone eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does Command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistas for that. I hope until told otherwise comes sooner rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot. This place was being armed, even though the people here didn't really feel like that was necessary. So they knew, they had a premonition that something was gonna go amiss.
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope
This?
to help their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
Is what me? What are you looking for? Who are you looking for? Is this the Adra pillar? Some sort of a religious thing. Key. Storage key. Roasted chicken. Nice. Everyone's dead. Every single person's dead.
Careful.
The branch breaks.
Whoa. Oh!
Look out!
Oh! Oh, whoa!
Now you've done it.
Out!
Oh!
God. Is this what they were like?
Oh dear. I thought the door was speaking for a second. It was a guy inside. Oh, ew, what the? Wait, this was originally one of the people at the fort? They're wearing the same thing. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. What? This feels very...
I don't understand. How could our own people sink to this?
What do you mean by sink, though? Because when I look at this, I feel like something horrible happened to them. They didn't decide on this, did they? Jailer's bill. Blood stains the corner of a scratchy, hastily written list that seems to correspond to the cages sitting nearby. The people convicted? Fisk, Gedfer, Wedbine, Beckett, Riordan, Avehart, Lowell. Convicted? These were all... criminals? Oh. Who's this? Maybe they were lucky enough to die before anything bad happened here. Vambrace. So these Vambraces have 15% stun. Cool. That's all I got for now. Yeah, I don't know about what's going on in here. Hopefully that's not drawn with blood. Okay. Let's go. This is one of the... Oh god, okay. We did get the storage key. Kinda wonder where that is. Oh, there's some... Wait, we were here earlier, but I don't think it connected to anything else. It's just a small little room. Oh, we're already beginning the loot goblin stuff. Jeez, man. It's not important in the grand scheme of things. We need to figure out what's happened here. Oh, it tells you which key. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So I came here for this, right? Oh. Common breastplate. Can I not wear it as soon as I take it? Armor affects the recovery time to my reactions to enemy attacks. The heavier armor means the slower I get. Okay, makes sense. It doesn't seem like you can wear the armor as soon as you pick it up. Right now I have light armor. I also have a medium armor, which reduces some of my stamina generation, or regeneration, or maximum stamina, excuse me, in the essence, which I think is okay. We'll try it out. Dude. Oh! Pillars of Eternity. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of Eora in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra, build our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source. But Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond. And when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you were, who you are, and who you can be. Oh, is that what the pillars and pillars of eternity are? Feels a little bit religious. Shield. I would like an option to equip something as soon as we see it, as opposed to opening this, but I'm not sure if that's a thing for the moment. If we can block like this now. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, don't want to fall down there. Mad soldier is rambling. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out! Tear them out! Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
Do you know that my head, like my head, there's a gigantic fungus thing on my head right now. Are you just sort of ignoring it, or are you understanding of the way that's just how I am. Because if I were some random dude, I'd be like, hey, this person looks a lot like these infected people. They've got stuff going on their head. But he's not really reacting like that. Maybe because I'm the envoy. Oh. Oh.
It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Like a heavy attack or something? We'll do tag team attacks. Can we try to flank them from the side where they're not holding a shield?
Made short work of them.
Yeah, high five. Good work, but there's more. There's more. Enemies have a stun meter below their health bar. If we stun them, something happens that I didn't see. Oh gosh, okay. Power attacks deal higher... Ow, that guy just smacked right into me. Okay, I'm a little bit low. You wanna tag team this guy together? Oh, wrong dude, but be my guest. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
This is showing me that it's important to have more people in our party then, because flanking people seems to be a pretty big deal. Oh, look, there's more of these graffitis. The combat? Even the combat is reminding me of stuff like Skyrim. Which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, considering Skyrim came out like 15 years ago. Is this some culty thing? I don't know. I'll regenerate. I don't know if we have use for essence yet. Some sort of magic casting. Ew!
Surely
ew,
there's a
ew.
way to clear those brambles. Ah, up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it. Burn right through the brush. If we can get it down, that is.
Are you sure we can't just... Okay, I trust you. We can't. See, this... Oh, I have trypophobia. It kinda... My face is itching a little bit.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in!
One sec. One sec. Barred door. Can I go in here? Maybe from her cell. I don't have the jail key.
About time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face?
It's how I'm born.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Right, so this lady's reaction is more in line with what I was expecting from this dude. But this dude knows I'm a godlike, so he's more chill about it. Rare individuals whose souls are touched by some god. I don't even know which ones. I've encountered more curses than you ever will. This isn't one.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were Adherents too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Who are you then? You're not a Darien? Are they gonna settle on a pronunciation for envoy and envoy, by the way? They keep changing it up every other scene. We almost didn't. We were shipwrecked.
One less Adherent ship, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow!
Adir's had their boot on Paradis since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
I had nothing to do with that. Can't you give me the benefit of the doubt?
I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
I'm very, I always gravitate towards the one that needs skill checks because I feel like those are worth a little bit more, whether or not it actually is. Could the soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
And you saw all that from your cell, did you?
I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
A soldier strangled you, but you're still inside the cell? Huh. The storm made them go mad?
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
There's a lot of dead soldiers here. I'm not sure which one she's talking about. And if you killed them, how are you still... did they come inside the cell? But then they locked the door behind them? Because how are you still trapped in here? We could make her speak the truth. There are... methods.
Wait. Look. We don't have to like each other. But we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Were you lying? Why did you suddenly switch tunes? Keep talking.
I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradis.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
We can find the boat without her. If we really wanted to. But I would like to see where it goes. I don't like leaving a person here, even if they're gonna betray me, so... well, we'll see how the cookie crumbles. I don't know if you're guilty or innocent, and I don't care.
Gods, that's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
Let's go find that key, Garrick.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
Are you talking about that guard that you killed? And they didn't have a... huh. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Oi! What are you waiting for? Get the key.
Believe in me, okay? If anything goes wrong, 2 against 1. We'll beat her up. This is still barred? It's not possible to get something that's barred, I guess. Okay, hold on. I kind of want to look into the DLSS settings. I can't really tell the shimmering's a little bit better, but we'll see. It's too dark to tell. The lady said the key was in the warden's room. It's not here, but there could be stuff here too. This might be the way to the warden's room anyway. Essence potion. Here we go. Is that a place we've been to? Yeah, I think the shimmering's a little bit better. No, it's still kinda... huh. I guess that's just the way it is for now. We can have a different weapon loadout. left alt. Inventory. Current left alt we can put a bow on it. No. No. Oh my goodness. Left alt, bow. There you go. Makes sense. Oh, but if we get this, then...
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
Alright.
Nice work.
Yeah, that's the main thing, but if we want to get the lady out, then we could also get into the warden's room, which I'm hoping is this. Oh, I keep accidentally doing this. Here we go. Interrogation log. Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside the fort. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Day 2. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed a routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that the rations had nonetheless been eaten. Day 3. Prisoner is questioned about the purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach. Admitted she came to move some goods. Refused to specify what kind. Denied any connection to Paradisan rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Adir and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly, returned to holding cell. She seems pretty loyal to Paradis. Common robe. I think that's it. You're not coming down with me? You'll meet me down here? Oh, you're already here. Right, I can open this. Deerskin gloves. What does that do? +1 critical chance. It doesn't say when I pick it up. I have to look at it here. That it? Alright, lady.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
I'm not so sure about that. Make one wrong move and you're gone. You wanna go? Both of you wanna go? Okay. Enemies have weak points.
You're gonna regret this.
Ow. They can indeed shoot me while I'm shooting them.
Ah, not bad.
There you go. Oh! What the heck? I could just jump down there like that. Well, there you go. We're good. Are those just normal creatures around?
Adir soldiers don't massacre each other. They just...
Oh, okay. We got an attribute point. Charge. Fighter active. Tanglefoot. Minor missiles. Charge is dash forward. Tanglefoot. Summon lingering entangling vines. Minor missiles. Let's do minor missiles, because I'm more ranged from the shadows. When you level up, you'll get points. You can do it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't. Something caused this.
Yeah, that seems likely. But we don't know what it's the fungus is not just a cosmetic thing. Presumably it also does some mind-altering effects.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But Adirans, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
But there is some... The fungus is a part of this too. It's not just betrayals. Normal levels of betrayals. Swords. Low stun. Low block efficiency. High stamina cost when blocking. Hey, buddy.
Wheesht. Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on them.
Divine Thorn. A godlike stealth attack if we get the drop on them.
Easy now. Strike me blind. Did your god give you that power too?
More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
And I don't even know which god blessed me. I can just conjure up some magical thorn. I don't think we'll be staying hidden for too long. I'll try. There's something there, I think. They're not looking away. I don't think we can like throw rock. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. A little bit too close.
Find your right side.
We will seek!
Did I get him? Get him, dude! Forger, huh? This feels very slow though. A bow and arrow. Are they homing? Are the missiles homing or do I have to aim? I think I have to aim. Oh, cooldown.
We will seek!
We're good. Oh, I can get it back. I can get the magic back. The essence. Oh, I kind of want to see that sneak attack more. Maybe we get another chance? Oh, I was already sprinting. Anything in here? No? Feels like the kind of place that would have something. No. I can't get up there. There better be a boat by the time we reach wherever we're supposed to reach, I swear. Grimoire of Elements.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the... Hope you do better with that grimoire than he did.
Shame it didn't have a healing spell.
Hold on. The Grimoire. Is it an ability tree? Fighter. No, it's okay. We don't have that many... Yeah. So there's 3 different trees, main trees, and the godlike tree. But this one's a little bit different. The abilities are unlocked at key moments. Will be different depending on the choices you make. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I'm looking for that book I just picked up. The Grimoire. Oh, so I have to hold the book to use these spells. I guess I can do that? Instead of having a shield. Oh, and then that means I can cast these spells now. Okay, that's cool.
Those look dry. Ah, damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
I got a fire spell. It's cool. It's cool. But I have to have it equipped the whole time. Oh, this mage guy is dead.
Worse and wrath!
Like Magran's Fury in a book.
Nice. Casting spells consume essence. That's right.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
We can try to go in and If we get found out,
Stay low and hit quick.
then we start the aggro. Oh, 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 oh. It didn't notice. I mean, they did notice, but not. Let's go! Let's go! What do you mean now you've done it? You're supposed to answer to me! Help me! Look at that, we're doing perfectly fine. Wait, where are the... Oh, do you need help? My essence is low. I shouldn't really be using it all willy-nilly, I guess. It's... Ooh, this guy's a little bit tougher. Oh, ow! Oh, I didn't think you would come here so quickly. I don't have a shield anymore, remember? Ooh, goodness. There's eggplant. That was something. Where's your dang boat, lady? Over there? Okay, let me check out this side.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Godless. Wait, what are you talking about specifically? These runes. Are you looking at someone when you're saying that? The godless. I can't do much about it though. Or are you looking at that? Crumbling ruins. Oh, here, here.
They're not listening. Hurt the dead leaves from the vine.
You can swim. A little bit. Someone's around the corner though.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen?
Friend or foe? Probably foe.
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Now I get why you were scared of my face.
It's uncanny.
No, it isn't. You're a godlike. He's... well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us?
But we're not that different looking at a glance. I know it's different, but no one else is gonna know. Let's just talk. Can we do that?
I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
Is this the orchard? You! It was your logs I was reading earlier. Yeah, the guy who was like, hey, we don't need all this ballista and stuff. Your log mentions desertions and siege equipment. What started this?
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't.
You don't need...
Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
You don't need intelligence or rational thought to kill people. Can we make him stand down? This is asking him to stand down. This is just making a random observation. A dark force works through this man. A worm in the apple of his soul.
I become the breeze, the sun! And you return death to us!
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot!
Oh man.
You're gonna regret this.
I think this is supposed to be a bit of a boss battle though, so probably we had to...
Worse and rough.
Ow. Ow.
Worse and rough.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like going all around. What are you doing?
Be your sake.
I'm not a melee person, right? So I'm trying to stay a little bit away.
Ooh, then.
Don't know what these spells are.
Worse and rough. Worse and rough.
Even if I'm not melee, I still gotta like... Oh, he's frozen a little bit. Oh, I didn't see the... I can still do melee, I'm just not the greatest fighter. That's all. I'm sorry.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Senior officer's reprimand. Stedman Rolke. Yesterday, I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incidence of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you a greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you can't keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilden Vinterbrand. This guy was a bit of a noble, but it doesn't matter now. Oh, we can eat those things. Or can we do it in this wheel here? I haven't been using the wheel. Consumables. We're paused in this menu. Okay. So, okay, while I'm in this menu, every time I want to close it, I have to press escape, as you can see there, which escape is a kind of a far button to reach, but this radial dial, we go into it pretty often, so I'm kind of having to like move my hand really, really far just to close it. I wish you could close it with like, right click or something. The radial thing is usually built for consoles, so maybe PC players aren't really expected to use it too much anyway. Sarcophagus? Okay. Axes. Hey, these are breakable, but it doesn't always give us stuff. It's just breakable, that's all. Your boat? Are we gonna find your boat? Oh, did we come from here? I'm trying to recognize where we are right now. Notes on the Godless. The expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I'm no closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture cover the living lands, but the people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we have seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect the maritime culture to have a deep relationship to Andra and a number of unique cultural rituals with which to venerate and placate her. Gallowayne too, they should fear and favor given the aggressive wilderness of this land. And I have never explored a corner of Eora that did not recognize the centrality of Bereth to the cycles of their lives. It's as if these people had no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all. But that can't be. They gave birth and died, as all kith do. They sought shade in the long, hot days of deep summer and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves, they bathed, they made clothing in baskets and pots. So many beautiful pots, pots that only a people who recognized and valued beauty would make. Without the gods, how could they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of their ruins, I must understand what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived here, and they lived well, but they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves always towards the gods, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones and potsherds I sift through, I cannot quite grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath this island's soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth by some immortal hands. I do not understand this place. That terrifies me. Most, maybe like 99% of the people here, they believe in some kind of a god. Some god of the pantheon, maybe not always the same one, but some god. But we're discovering this civilization of people who don't believe in gods. And that's a little scary because, well, what did they do then? The gods are our guiding light. What guides these people? We don't know. And that was just a way for us to get some extra loot, I think. There's some more Adra pillars over there. Right.
Closer, we twine.
Oh. So the sound is coming from... Oh, it's coming from the pillar.
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
I heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
It said I had returned here.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the Adra spoke to her.
People can have spiritual experiences near Adra, can't they?
Not like this. I've been round Adra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
Gift? Are we sure it's a gift already? We have bigger things to worry about.
True, like getting to Paradis.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
If whatever's happening with the voices want something from me, they'll make it known. It's okay, we'll just forget about it for now. I turn in a circle and immediately I'm like, which way did we come from? I want some essence back.
The boat! There it is.
Oh, it's a big boat.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradis. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Eora, you know.
I'm glad we took a chance on you.
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumours about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Fate has drawn me here for a reason. Something poisons this land.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradis.
You better not leave without me.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
Oh, we're here already.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
We're already here. I thought we would get a segment on the boat or something, but that was, yeah? we're right here, basically.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What will you do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Anything I should look out for in Paradis?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
We just saw a few mushroom people. The fort wasn't that crazy. Living Lands are a vast island home to wild ecosystems and undiscovered mysteries. Settlers across Eora, Eora is the whole world, come in search of fortune, adventure, and prosperity. Global powers view the Living Lands as a gateway to the east. Oh, for expansion purposes. Where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Nah. Goodbye, Garrick. Good luck. I hope we see you again. It was nice traveling with you.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
You, lady?
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
That's Adiran diplomacy for you.
I don't push her luck.
Do all the locals dislike Adirans?
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place.
Oh, you give me a chance. Anything I should know about Paradis?
Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. Alright.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you too, Elora.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
And our journey with these two come to an end.
Go on. Folk are staring.
I'm not cut out for the kind of scrapes you get yourself into. You go on without me. I'll see if the embassy needs any help.
Let's walk around the city a little bit, get a feel for this place.
Warning, Kai. One more, and I put a bullet in your leg.
Paradis,
I thought we were getting
militia.
along. You know, if you just tell me where the claviger is, I'd get out of your hair.
He's out on official business. That's all you need to know.
So he didn't tell you either, huh?
Garrus Vicarian? Is that Garrus?
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy of Adir.
Me?
Move along. And for everyone else's sake, take a bath as soon as you can. If there's a problem, speak to Captain Cynric.
Nobody that we see around here has any mushrooms. I'm a weird mushroom person.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Lady, there's a gigantic fungus thing on my forehead. Read the room. She's very much alive and standing right in front of you.
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradis. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Beautiful. Gorgeous. Elegant. Authoritative.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
What is a claviger? The Paradisan equivalent to a governor. He's gone. Who am I talking to then? Nobody. They are informally chosen among those who know the city best, tasked with maintaining Paradis, defending it and reining in its worst impulses. Oh, who or what is the Claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradis' mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So we made up some new ones.
I'm curious, is this guy a fish person or what? Their skin has some texture patterns to it. I don't know anything about this. The only memo I got is that there were humans and elves, but there are green people and blue people everywhere. Well, I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Adir.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
They left town at the same time?
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate.
Yeah, about
Nature
that.
has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradis anyway. Keeps things interesting. Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the Claviger. How's about we partner up?
How's about you introduce yourself first?
Name's Kai. I've been a soldier, a sailor, and a halfway decent baritone.
He's a troublemaker, but a damn qualified one at least.
I knew you had a soft spot for me.
What business do you have with the Claviger?
Claviger Amond helped me get on my feet when I came to Paradis a few years ago. Last time we spoke, he sounded worried about things. If he's gotten himself into trouble, I owe it to him to help out.
Can I trust you? Wait, do we know which one ends the conversation? Or is it just luck that I didn't end the conversation yet so far? This part of the dialogue. Can I trust you?
If there's one thing you can say about Rowatayans, we're no backstabbers.
Rowatayans.
We handle our disagreements face to face, with lots of yelling and violence. You'll vouch for me, right, Captain?
Better to have him and not need him, I guess.
That's the nicest thing you've said about me all day.
Kai, before you go, please keep in mind that the Envoy is a respected member of the court. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Rawatai, a nation east of the Living Lands, settled long ago by Amaua, fleeing the Deadfire Archipelago. The kingdom is known for its military strength and adherence to nationalistic identity. The Living Lands is like the gate between the east and the west. So these people we don't know too much about. Steel Garrote, order of paladins fiercely devoted to Wodika, goddess of law and discipline. Okay. Before I head out, what's this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation here must be dire if the Garrote's involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
What are they doing here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
I've never met a Steel Garrote paladin in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Wait, there was one that I wanted to... the Burned Queen. The Burned Queen isn't here. That's the one I wanted to learn about. Oh. Do I know him? Should I know her?
I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the Burned Queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Want to tell me about the Burned Queen now? Nope. Not really. Okay. Any idea what she wants with me?
That's none of my business, and let's keep it that way.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
Great. Something to look forward to.
First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
New companion. Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the Rawatayan Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the living lands in search of a peace he has yet to find. Hello, Kai. Nice to meet you.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
Okay. Alright. Oh. You two still hanging out around here? Ah, okay, you can close the wheel by pressing E again. E to open, E to close. Okay, we don't have to use escape. They probably should have told me that.
Sincere apologies, Envoy. Welcome to the Living Lands.
I don't like people who change their tune after they find out who they're talking to.
Seriously though, you need a bath. I can only imagine what sort of trials you went through to get here. The bathhouse is just north of Paradis' eastern gate. Not that anyone can get in right now.
Well, that's useful information.
Gods watch over you.
Guess gonna keep standing here?
They don't know. Paradis doesn't know.
About the plague thing?
Go on. Folk are Satan.
Fair winds, Envoy.
Okay. Think we got a good look at the start here. The whole package really reminds me of something like Skyrim. And I only use Skyrim and not any other Elder Scrolls because that's the one that I'm most familiar with. But I haven't actually ever finished playing Skyrim before. So I'm not sure if that's a good sign, but it seems like there's a pretty big world. Well, there has to be because it's using an existing world from Pillars of Eternity, so they have a lot of stuff built up already. Although, at the moment, I don't have like a very strong grasp of everything just because the world's so big and they keep throwing jargon left and right. Not even sure how many races there are here. Oh, when did I get a new skill, too?
Where's my mark?
Oh, it's Kai!
Give me a target.
Oh, Kai's skills are in my hotbar as well. Oh, okay. Interesting. Can I talk to you?
Aim where? What am I hitting?
Oh, so I can control my companions directly while I'm in battle. I see, I see. Yeah, like everything reminds me of Skyrim. The DLS's implementation might need a little bit of work here, but world seems interesting. I think the combat seems like it'll be fun to dig into too, with the different types of magic. But I think the cinematography is a bit of a weak point so far. The cutscenes have all been pretty much talking heads, and I don't know if that's really something that's gonna change from this point on forward. Might be the kind of thing where they're more focused on giving you the full player control all the time as opposed to wrestling the control away from you to give you a fancy looking cutscene. Yeah, I would say the world and the lore seem interesting so far. The mushroom thing, I kind of got over it too. It seemed kind of disgusting on first glance, but as long as they don't do close-ups of it, I think I'll be okay. But yeah, it seems interesting, although I'm not like dying to know what happens next. What do you think? Feel free to let me know in the comments below, and with that said, this was a first look of Unavowed. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it. and I'll see you all in another place in another time. Bye!